Hey guys, we're going to talk about today how to do CARs, or controlled articular rotations. They're from the Functional Anatomy Seminar System. And what we're going to do, these are for joint health, for increasing range, for keeping and maintaining what you have, as well as actually increasing range, okay? So to do CARs, what you need to do is you're going to be doing axial or circular rotations of joints. So we're doing these rotations of the joints, and we're doing it with some tension. So we're going to be kind of radiating and tensing and contracting. And what you want to think about when you're doing them is that your whole body has just a little bit of tension, so that the only thing moving is the joint you're trying to move. So if I was doing my wrist right now, I want to kind of tense the rest of my arm, and I'm going to be just moving this wrist here. So I'm tensing everything. I'm going to take a breath. I'm going to trap the air in my lower abdomen. Then I'm just going to breathe shallow here, which helps keep this tension. So even my legs have a little tension. My feet, you can make a fist with the other hand. And then I'm just slowly and controlled. And what I'm going to do is go to the end ranges of my motion without compensating. If I were compensating, I'd be like trying to bend my fingers, etc. Okay, so I'm going to show you an easy one for your shoulder that you can do, and one for your neck, just to give you an example. So two different areas. So with your shoulder, you can have your arm at your side. We're going to take a breath in, we're going to trap the air in that lower abdomen, and then we're going to be using our arm. We're trying to come up and down here, and we're going to try and move the scapula. So this is helping our shoulder. So we're going to bring our arm up, we're going to bring our arm forward and down, and bring that back, up, forward, and down. And if you can notice, my hand has minimal motion. That's what we're aiming for on the thigh, and we're going to reverse that. I'm keeping this tension, I'm radiating, trying to only move my actual scapula, okay? And you do both ways whenever you do CARs. So to do your neck, same thing. If you just make fists or grab a couple balls, that sometimes helps really well. Grab the ground with your feet. We're going to trap the air in our abdomen, and then we're going to tense around our neck, and we're going to be bringing our chin down. We're going all the way to the right, left, sorry, all the way back. You're going to be making the biggest circle, keeping tension. Don't let go of that tension anytime through that circle that you do. All the way around, coming around and reversing. And we're looking for, I'm going to go back the other way, to not have our shoulders hike up. We're going to keep them down. That's why we're keeping tension. We're going all the way back, all the way around, trying to make that big circle through our neck. Whenever you're doing CARs, you're tensing, and you will be feeling stretch on the opposite side. So when I was coming down, I was feeling some stretch in the back here, and that's a good sign that you're keeping enough tension. If you're doing this, you're not really feeling anything, you're probably not actually tensing enough. CARs can be done at varying degrees of tension. So with a morning routine or just some easy mobility, which is just maintenance, you can do 20%, 30%, that kind of stuff. When you want to increase and try and open and adapt and increase range, you're talking about 50, 60%. When you want to really train, which will increase range, but also will neurologically really try and get your brain focused on that joint, we can go up to 100%. And that's a great way to warm up. Once you're good at CARs, you can work on these higher tensities. Start with just the 20, 30 to build up, and then as you get better, you can tense more. So if I were to radiate and tense more with my shoulder, instead I'm going to be really tensing my whole body, and then my circle of my shoulder goes even slower, and I'm just trying to eke out the range that I have through that. So it doesn't look a lot different, but what it is, your whole body's tensing, the entire body, radiating, tensing more, and then you're isolating to that joint. Okay, that's a little excerpt on how to do CARs, controlled articular rotation.